many cameras around here.
Wesley Stump from Mission Viejo, California. Most of it I can thank my late father for. He brought myself and a couple of my childhood friends to this event called GT Live in 2004. That was the first and only time the JGTC cars came from Japan to the US to like do one round of competing. And they threw in this event called D1 Grand Prix. I absolutely fell in love with the drifting. You've probably seen the JDM option videos, and the announcers were all the Japanese guys, and they were just screaming. You know, they're just like, they were that enthusiastic, and in front of the speaker that was cutting out, it was in relation, like you can relate to like an EDM drop, when it's like leading up to that drop, but it just keeps going. It blew my mind, and how much excitement that was had there. And like there was people crashing. You know, Ken Nomura went into the wall, and like, I don't know, out loud, to this day, I remember saying, this is what I want to do with my life. And that was in like 04, 05. Yeah, to say the least, definitely. Honestly, it was kind of by accident. My first car was a Toyota Cressida. I was so into drifting that I was drifting that. And as a lot of people know, Cressidas only come in automatic transmissions. So I blew the automatic transmission and I was like, I don't want to fix this. I don't want a manual swap. So I got an S13, and since then I've always had Nissans. Always had S13s and S14s, and now Zs. Yeah, I mean, I've been in the industry since high school, which was 04 to 08. I did a lot of automotive classes in high school, and I was kind of known as the car guy in high school. I mean, I've always worked kind of like the same shop for most of my professional career. And I really wanted to branch out and kind of be in business for myself and start my own shop. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do now, which, we have this house in Mission Viejo and we feel pretty rooted in this city, and I really want to branch out. I do love drift cars, but that'll kind of, I'll do a little bit of drift car stuff, for select people or, weekends by appointment only or something. I don't know. It was a short time frame from the tail end of last season. I think like literally Christmas weekend, I delivered the car to Big Duck Club. We had a deadline of first round of Hot Pit, which was the very end of February. Somehow those guys made it happen. The problem for me was I needed to paint the kit, mount the kit, wrap the car, and get it all like buttoned up before round one. I mean, no joke. Like I showed up to get the car and molds were being pulled off the car literally within like a day, mounted the kit, stayed till 1 a.m. at a buddy's shop, mounting the kit up. And then we got everything painted in 2 or 3 days from a body shop across the street from my work. So I was like on my lunch break, picking up parts and mounting them on my lunch and staying after work. It was pretty hectic for me, but somehow we made it all happen, and the kit looks friggin' awesome. A lot of people like, the original body of the Z. They're already pretty wide. It's a super wide, like 55 millimeter wide kit. It's got like this aggressive stance, but having this like kit, it also like, I don't know, when you're especially in drifting, everyone's running fiberglass kits. So when you're hitting, fiberglass to fiberglass, everything is kind of just bending and popping back out. This kit, like, it's a little more reinforced than a normal fiberglass kit. It's like, I don't know, their special concoction they have for, for fiberglass, but that thing just does not want to break. I've hit probably 2 or 3 cars and it's been like, oh, like the paint's gone. It's like the paint leaves before the fiberglass. I don't know, it blows my mind on how sturdy this thing is. I think that's like one of the best parts about it is that you don't have to be continuously fixing for your fiberglass fenders or side skirts. I don't know. I think it all came together really well. Well, one thing that I was when I was younger was a trumpet player. I also was first chair trumpet. So I've always kind of had this trumpet thing going on. So it kind of made sense to keep the whole trumpet thing going.
That was great, dude.
Still hit the notes.
The track is absolutely insane.
I heard we broke a record for pre-sold tickets as well.
We did.
So that's pretty good. That's pretty good for HOTPIT Autofest.
Yep.
Do you want to drop those numbers or are those confidential?
No, those are confidential numbers.
But they're good. They're good. I heard them.
They are good. They're good so far, even though we got fined, which good makes bad.
Hey, you
but
know.
Still, they are good in terms of our numbers. We have a ton of people. Liberty Walk is down there.
I
with
saw Liberty Walk.
The biggest U.S. Liberty Walk show that they've ever had. So
Really?
they decided to partner up with us. They
Nice.
loved what we did, and they said we need to partner up with you guys. And we have, I believe, 30 Liberty Walk cars. Yeah, 30, the owner, you know, and founder Kato is here. He's from Japan.
Nice.
He'll be here later, so you guys can interview him. Toshi, the CEO, is here. It's amazing.
That's huge.
Yeah,
That's huge.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I did see all the cars, and they actually have, what do they have, like a 10 by 100? The booth set up?
Yeah.
They got a limousine booth set up.
I'm like, dang, let's
I got a little 10 by 10 over here.
Right? I'm just trying to fake it till I make it.
Yeah, bro, it's sick. But no, we're super excited about that. We have a lot of people excited, and right now, you guys have been seeing this for the past 3 years. You see the drivers kind of ranking up, going down, some leaving, some coming, some of the newcomers, like what's his name, Hunter.
Yes.
He is absolutely murdering it.
Destroying.
He came today, this year, trying
Yeah.
to destroy the competition. He's a wild card for sure.
And this layout's gonna be. This layout's looking really good too for a lot for all the drivers. You low power, high power. I mean, this track is kind of just have at it, you know, with what you got.
Yeah, and it's a definitely a different.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. It's a layout that you guys know. It is
Yeah.
made after Atlanta, after FD Atlanta. However, we modified it to fit particular, Irwindale layout, and it's got a few longer and shorter areas in both ways.
Yeah, I see. There's gonna be a long surge coming off of there. There's gonna be a lot of people
Correct.
diving in real hard or getting away from other
Yeah.
drivers,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, so that is kind of actually a little bit shorter than Atlanta, but that loop down or loop back, that is bigger than Atlanta. Then we also finished the track into an inner wall, which people are getting crazy with it. A few people have like the straight.
So is that wall there? That is the exit right there.
That is the exit.
Oh, yeah.
That is the exit, and we're
yeah.
gonna show you guys a video later on. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool so far.
It looks fun. I really want to drive it. I wish my car was running.
So if I borrow a car, can I? So if Chris and I hypothetically, when we're not announcing, wanted to drive, what would we have to do to drive?
You guys could drive, dude. You both are sick drivers. You both could drive.
I could get down on this track for sure.
So hypothetically during break, if I do I need a suit to drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Suit, helmet,
Shoes,
roll cage.
helmet, the
So
whole
basically,
thing.
The shoes, all I got is Jordans.
Oh, bro. They better be fireproof.
you know what? That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
Michael
You should
Jordan.
commission some fireproof.
All I'm
cars.
saying is, if you're watching this, listen, your boy, you already got Bubba Wallace. You need a real one. No disrespect to him.
Bro.
We got Chris Miller and myself.
Gary Wallace.
That's it.
Gary Wallace Jr.
Michael Jordan owns a motorsports team.
I know.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm putting the shout out
Exactly.
on here? Listen, I have to manifest it now. So when you hear Gary sponsored by Jordan, he got his own. You wouldn't be surprised. You'd be like, I knew it was gonna happen.
You guys know me in the music business. Carl Cox Motorsports. Come on, bro. You and I have performed in the past together. And now let's start supporting drifting.
Just
Let's
say
do it.
Just say it's the hottest up and coming motorsports that doesn't require an awful lot of money like drag racing.
Yeah.
Well, an awful lot of money. An awful lot of money is it depends on who you ask.
I mean,
Because I ain't coming out here spending this money.
not at all. And essentially, you could go to the dealership, buy a GR86,
Yeah,
370Z,
True.
and
It is a very affordable.
and just go. But drag racing, there's a.
You don't have a $250,000 to check. You're out of here.
Sir, no, I'm sorry, I'm poor.
But anyway, guys, and
Right.
to get over to the show, I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for whoever's tuning in for HOTPIT Autofest Grand Prix Irwindale Speedway 2024, July 27th. This is absolutely amazing. You guys are with the best on ones and twos. Is it ones and twos? I guess ones and twos, right?
Yeah.
And dude, I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm thankful for you
excited.
guys.
Thank you for having us. You know what? It is a great deal that you've entrusted your event with us.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
It's actually
Always.
mind-boggling, but hey, we'll take it.
Listen, it's year 3, and my pronunciation.
You're doing better. You remember the name earlier.
Yes, I did. He was in the driver's meeting. People were like, "Wow, you know my name?" I was like, "I've said it enough times."
Yep. All right.
So we got
first one.
we got Blaze Potts coming up
The
with
our round
against
2 winner.
by run. This is our round 2 winner. Yeah, you're
Yes.
right. You're right. So and that's why I guess he'd be coming off of he'd be top 1 qualifier.
Yes.
And yeah, it looks like we don't have 32 drivers this round, and Blaze Potts is going to give us a bye run.
Yes. So for people that don't know, the last top 8 finishers gets automatically put in that top 8, and then I believe from there they draw a hat, draw out of a hat to see where people are placed from there.
Well, I mean, they're commentating.
And from here, Mr. Blaze Pot, always a mistress who's been close to winning, actually came and won the last round. It's very heartwarming because the FC chassis hasn't won.
I haven't seen an FC win a championship in a long time. Or a competition in a long time.
In years.
Yeah, since
that
JTP or can't even remember Jeremy Lowe. Can't remember who left.
There's a lot of I have a lot of love for the FC, but the competitive world doesn't have a lot of love.
Well, we got Blaze Potts in his FC right now, coming back for hopefully a 2-peat.
2 for 2?
2 for 2.
You never know. The hot pit, anybody can win.
Blaze Potts sending the car. Do they start up here? Is this? Oh, they do start up here.
Start right there.
So they start mid bank. Oh, this is going to be a fast. This is a fast layout, Gary.
It's cooking. Oh, so it is just like you said. It mimics the FD Atlanta layout, but there's no elevation change here.
You know, there is a slight. That's a camera corner. There's a lot of elevation that you can't see. Those banks are bigger than they think. And once you're on them, you can feel them. They're not as big as the outer banks, but you can feel them a little bit.
But I'm referring to like how it is downhill.
Oh yeah. Oh, as far as Atlanta goes, this is nowhere
steep,
near.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like a flat Atlanta.
Yeah, flat.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it. Now we have who's up next? I can't even see it. So I don't even know who that is. Who's up next? Is that Cameron Sorensen, the youngest brother?
Matt Alexander is in a familiar car, actually.
Yeah, we just saw him in. He just chopped it up with me. He is in the Vitor
this year. Corvette.
Yes. Cameron Sorensen being the youngest Sorensen, the last to fulfill that family trilogy and dynasty, unless Randy plans on having more kids with Miss Sorensen.
It looks like Cameron Sorensen is going to give the lead, and Matt Alexander didn't chase.
I believe Cameron's our youngest competitor today.
I believe so. Did you get an age?
Mr. RJ, how old is Cameron?
12 years old. 12 years old in that lead car. And here we go, mid-bank initiation. And Cameron, what is a chromosome cowboy?
I would leave it up to your discretion.
All right, so we got Jackson Orr. Looks like we got Jackson Orr in the lead, Dustin Farrell in chase.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure these guys are ready to go because we've been waiting. Not only have we been waiting, we were waiting for the flatbed, and then we waited for the flatbed. Flatbed's gone, now we're waiting for the run. So Jackson Orr in the lead, Dustin Farrell in chase. Let's get it going.
Now, I hate to see these two go at it each other so early, but somebody's got to win, right?
And you know what? We just want to see some good driving, Gary. That's what we're here for. And Dustin Farrell, always with the proximity. Jackson Orr, nice initiation, real smooth transition, and kind of misses that outer zone, but he's shooting into that horseshoe, we'll call it.
Oh, here, this is where Mr. Alexander had came in tough times and hit that wall there, but these two are persevering. Jackson Orr's car seems a little bit more spicier than the last time it was at.
Might have added a little. We turned up the boost just a little bit, but
a bit.
Dustin Farrell just doesn't miss a beat, constantly keeping the proximity, lots of smoke, matching, pretty much mirroring that lap of Jackson and Orr. So it's kind of what Dustin Farrell wants to do. We'll see what Jackson Orr does in the chase position. That's kind of Dustin Farrell's gig right there.
Yes.
He does that every time.
I understand in drifting is, there's sometimes you can get close enough to where you rev, but the other drivers kind of have an understanding, like, don't get too close this time.
Yeah. Well, this is a sketchy layout where you're probably not sure where each car is going to be braking and speeding up. So you give yourself a little bit of a leeway, but that was pretty good proximity from Dustin Farrell.
Zone in front of the media box, that's on the way back, not on the way out. So you
Okay.
didn't miss anything. It's that zone, come out, and then hit it.
Oh, got it. Okay, so the real correction there.
Thank you.
That outer zone is from the way out, so he didn't miss it coming in. That was actually a beautiful transition to the horseshoe. So they're not trying to hit that box on the way in. That box is for on the way out. Makes a lot more sense.
Ah, yes.
I don't know.
Now the real question at hand is, what's up with the internet?
I don't know. Internet, is it working? Internet is working.
And they're all?
Internet is sort of working.
There's a man drinking a Gatorade in front of me.
All right, so Dustin Farrell out front. Jackson Orr, you know, this is a very similar run to the first one, but lots more smoke from Dustin Farrell in that lead position.
That man is cooking.
That is such a straight line into that horseshoe. It looks super fun. And Jackson Orr keeping the proximity, despite the fact he seems not to have as much power as Dustin Farrell, and into that outer zone with lots of angle is Dustin Farrell, lots of smoke. Textbook run from Dustin Farrell. Looks like he hit all the zones, and Jackson Orr with a slight disadvantage in proximity, but beautiful run, and pretty much matched the run how he was supposed to. Just kind of lacking in proximity, just a little bit.
It's just the power difference.
Just a power difference, exactly. Both drivers did super well. Jackson Orr, like I said, despite the power difference, did a beautiful job mirroring that run and staying within proximity, even with the smoke pouring off of Dustin Farrell's car like it does.
People don't know how infuriating it is to have all that smoke in your face.
That is a 14. I never knew that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it.
A 14.5 being a 14 body with a 15 rear and front end. People, well, if you don't know, 14 and 15 dang near the same chassis with just a facelift.
It's an inch longer. So we got, it looks like we'll maybe the judges will have a winner on this one. This is our first battle. And it looks like the judges do have a winner. And Dustin Farrell gets the win. The first battle, well, not the first actual battle, because we had a bye run and a crash, but the first battle that was finished was won by Dustin Farrell.
Now that crash, do they repeat that?
Well, it depends, Gary. He has a competition timeout. If he can fix it in the 5 minutes, he gets to come back, I believe. It was his fault that he crashed his car, so technically he would have to use a competition timeout.
Cameron, all he has to do is survive?
Cameron's got to just complete a run, and I believe he moves on.
Imagine how confident you have to be. Your sister being the first female in Formula Drift history to podium.
Yeah, he could be the first 12-year-old to podium in HOTPIT Autofest history. We got Kyle Mohan and Margaritis Katsanides. Kyle Mohan out front, and Margaritis giving us chase.
Rotary Miata.
Both got peanut butter mouth
I was
today,
about to say Riata.
Riata. Kyle Mohan, I can hear him from here. That thing is so loud. Nice little initiation, and Margaritis with contact. Oh, just Margaritis coming in a little too hot, hitting that rear bumper of Kyle Mohan. And looks like everything is okay. Might need to go back and get an alignment there from Kyle. Not sure what happened there. I think Margaritis just came in a little too hot. Maybe Kyle initiated a little slower than he thought he was going to.
It's crazy because in the drivers' meeting, Kyle mentioned we don't need to hit each other.
Yeah.
He's been having a rough year just tussling with other people.
And what's funny is Margaritis is the one that asked about hitting people.
Right? What do we do
I guess
about
we get we materialized what we had talked about in the drivers' meeting just there.
Yes.
So it looks like the judges are deliberating, deciding who was at fault there and what even happened. Looks to me like Margaritis came in a little too hot, expecting Kyle Mohan to,
I wonder if
shoot down a little quicker.
If the Hot Pit will ever implement the hands policy.
What's the hands policy, Gary?
Where if you hit me, we get to throw hands.
Oh.
Where's
I don't
RJ?
feel kind of like hockey. I feel like hockey's the only sport that has a hands policy.
Keep it on the ice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you
they'll let him throw a few every time.
Just a few. The referee stands there like, commence.
All right, so we're switching up. Margaritis Katsanides in the lead. Kyle Mohan and Chase. It looks like both drivers. I think Kyle Mohan's taking a look at his car. He's probably asking that guy, how straight is my rear wheel? Does it look crooked? Did he hit my rear wheel? Do I need alignment?
He need a pack of Epsom salt and a 40.
Some Advil.
Ooh, extra relief.
Contact wasn't super hard, so I mean, I doubt anything's messed up. If he didn't hit the wheel, everything's probably fine.
I hope because
Kyle Mohan's gonna go check. It's his right. He's not at fault, so he doesn't have to use a competition timeout to go check his car. I believe he gets a few minutes. Kyle, what's that? Okay, so all right, we just got news. We just got news from the judges. Kyle was deemed at fault for that contact. I didn't get to look. I didn't get to watch the replay back, but the judges decided that Kyle Mohan was at fault for that contact between Margaritis and himself. So is Kyle using a competition timeout to go check his car? Oh. Okay, so Kyle Mohan's fixing his door. He's not calling a 5. Okay, so Kyle Mohan's going to attempt to close his door. Apparently his driver door won't close. If it does close, he's going to come back and get on the line. If it doesn't, he may have to use a competition timeout to fix it.
I'm looking at the replay on the screen. Oh, so it looks like he just over-rotated.
As far as the contact goes, Kyle Mohan was deemed at fault.
So all Margaritas Cantanitas has to do is hold it up.
Eric Rosado, I'm a big boy and I wear briefs. Thanks. So do I, brother. And I'm in short shorts today.
Short.
The shortest shorts. Okay, so the reason Kyle was deemed at fault, and I sort of saw this, I wasn't sure if it was just a line thing or if they're supposed to do this or if it's slowdown area, but Kyle Mohan initiated and then it seemed as if he didn't get on throttle. So he kind of parked it after he initiated.
I wonder what made him do that, though.
Well, I'm not sure. It could have been a car issue. He does drive a rotary.
That's your man. That's your man. Rotary man.
Yeah. I mean, I like rotaries. I enjoy a rotary, but they sort of do that sometimes.
They be acting up. They just,
Pull-ups are not briefs. Sure they are. Depends on who you ask.
What did he say? You're talking out there now.
Trinity said pull-ups are not briefs, son. Don't call me son.
That's what you say.
Pull-ups are briefs. Depends on how you look at it.
Don't change your name.
I will change my diaper when I feel like it. Gary, when's the last time you changed your diaper?
When's the last time I
2019. So Gary's had his diaper on 5-6 years.
something like that? I'm holding it down.
Yeah, so you just don't worry about our diapers, okay? We'll just keep them on.
I can't install. What's the rules on insulting the stream's family members?
I'm better than you for sure. You sound happy, like you're having a great day.
I am trying not to dwindle my mental mentality to come down to Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Never been a dude. Sorry. I'm sorry for you. It's pretty sick. Anyways, looks like Margaritas is still waiting, and Kyle Mohan's back with the door closed.
You got it taped up.
Oh, let's drive. That was a pretty cool little drive through the chalk. Pretty cinematic. Oh, they taped this shit. Hey, whatever works. Gorilla tape. Shout out. All right, so Kyle Mohan shooting back to that chase position. We're gonna have Margaritas in the lead. So Kyle Mohan's gonna be at a disadvantage here already. Pretty much Margaritas needs to complete this run and he'll get the battle due to the fault that Kyle Mohan had in his initiation during the first run.
Say live, it is what it is. It's Kyle.
So Margaritas with an initiation and throttle. So we're out of there, out of the gates. And look how fast they shoot through this section right here. Jeez Louise. And Kyle Mohan with car issues, Margaritas with no car issues. Sort of just doing just an exhibition lap at this point. Lots of angle from Margaritas and tons of smoke. Almost running directly over that line is Margaritas, and that's a beautiful run. That's all he's going to need to pull forward. Kyle Mohan, unfortunately, is going to get a 0 on both runs. Yeah, he just needs new batteries. But Margaritas moving on to the top 16. And we love to see that from Margaritas Katanides, the Greek doctor. I know, I totally thought he was a doctor. So we're gonna make it official here. Give it up for Margaritas Katanides. Give it up for Kyle Mohan. And I think we know who gets the win here. Yeah, we need like Margaritas Katanides gets the win. So Kyle Mohan, his car's working now. Unfortunately, couldn't get it together during the run, but still cheerful, still putting on a show. Give it up for Kyle Mohan. Yeah, Braden Fuller, Blaze Potts did a buy run. He didn't have anybody to compete against, so he gets to go on the top 16 like a boss. And Jason Kim, who's driving the, borrowed a car. So that's Justin Leonard, and I couldn't figure out who that was. Justin Leonard in the orange 350Z in the borrowed car, and Jason Kim out front. Jason Kim had Popeyes today, didn't he? Jason Kim out front, car looks like it's running great. Justin Leonard looks like he's learning that borrowed car, but he finishes the lap, completes the lap nonetheless. Let's see what he does in the lead position.
Being the godfather of SoCal drifting, the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper.
So he will hand you the keys as long as you can pass him on the start.
He'll hand you the keys. Use a grill. Can he do grills? So Justin Leonard switching up. We're going to have him in the lead position. Jason Kim's going to give chase. Jason Kim, how does that car still work exactly? That car is getting beat up after just 6 minutes. What do you think, Gary? Justin Leonard in the borrowed car. I think he needs more time in the car, but it's worth it. Justin Leonard in the borrowed car. A little low on the initiation, but points are going to be on the board. Maybe he's just not used to the power. That's all right. That's all right. He's making it work. And so Justin Leonard is keeping it together, and Jason Kim is real tight, actually. Lots of proximity from Justin Kim. Justin Leonard sort of missing that outer zone there. It looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with this car, but Jason Kim staying right on his door. I'd be nervous out if I was behind Justin Leonard in that car. Just borrowed cars, Gary, you know, you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates, you know, you're kind of inheriting problems. And there's some things that people drive with and they've gotten used to it, and you're just not used to it. And sometimes you get in someone's car and they rip all day long, and you get in, they don't have power steering. It's like, how did you do that? Yeah, I guess so. So Justin Leonard and Jason Kim are going to line it up. I believe that'll be definitive enough for us to have a winner. Gary's mic is on.
Hello?
Yeah, we definitely. We know it's laggy. We're having some internet issues. It's really out of our control. There's nothing we can do about the internet. It's what we got. It's what we got here at Irwindale. Is Luke Fink out? I'll have to investigate. I did not hear about his car break.
Fully fell off.
So Luke Fink is out.
No, he just needs to get another.
Okay, so Luke Fink just needs to fix his alternator.
Must be the alternator.
Jason Kim gets the win.
Congratulations, Jason Kim. See you in 16.
Yeah, see you in top 16. Sure.
We are moving through as we get to Dino Child. Dino Child and Alexander Draymond.
Yeah, so Jason Kim gets the win.
Dino Child in the red Gatsby Racing S14.
Alexander De Armand.
De Armand. I said Draymond.
You said Draymond.
I thought it was one word.
There's another capital letter in there, Gary. You think somebody had a typo?
It is HOTPIT. Our internet doesn't work, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? You're right about that. And we are sending cars. We got Dino Child, Alexander De Armand. Alexander De Armand. Nice little flick.
Oh, Alexander getting left.
Oh, no.
Gus, Dino. Just clean up this corner right here. Not too far, not too close.
Proximity's lost there. We were doing okay, but looks like we're lost in the smoke a bit.
But he's not.
Gatsby Racing S14.
S14.
S14. Yes, 15 tail lights.
Well, that's the new thing the kids are doing. You know, you got to keep up with the Joneses. You want those sponsors, you got to look like you have a modern car.
Gatsby Racing S14.5.
Right?
Beautiful run. So we'll switch them up. Look at that drone shot. How beautiful. So slight technical difficulties. We're working on the internet. Let's Go Dino says Andy, it's lit.
Got us some fans out there, huh?
Dino Child fans. Let's get it. So we're gonna switch it up. Let's see if we can get you a win, Andy. It's lit.
Cross your fingers, Andy. Cross them and pray 13 times if you need to.
John Hurtado, you are absolutely correct.
Smack, trying to line it up.
That's a name that deserves pronunciation. You just can't shoot him in Hurtado. That sounds crazy. So we're gonna switch it up. Finally, we got Dino Child and Alexander down.
Alexander will lead. Dino Child will follow. 350Z versus 14 Louder.
Oh, slide over rotation from Dino Child, but he's gonna fix it and shoot in, absolutely ring that gear out to catch back up to Alexander Desarmond, but he's there.
Alexander woke up now. He was on sleep mode, but now it's working.
That was the whole gear to catch back up and keep this proximity. But he's doing a great job as Dino Child is really catching back up to Alexander there.
Oh, a little bit of straightening out, but nevertheless, stuck with him the whole time.
Alexander just kind of ran an outside line. It wasn't the fastest, but it's good angle, good smoke.
It got the job done.
And he sort of left Dino Child in the dust there at the beginning. It might not have been,
Just a little bit.
yeah, it might have been Dino Child's fault for rotating there. Maybe it was the bubble, because when it goes from the bank to the flats, there's a bit of a transition. It's kind of harsh. But judges are probably going to have a winner based on those two runs. Give it up for Alexander Desarmond. Give it up for Dino Child. Listening to the judges deliberate and they're watching replays that we can't see again, but looks like we'll have a winner. I'm sort of sneaking peeks on that TV over there, but I never know what's going on. I never know what's actually on the TV. You're eye hustling? That's
I'm
right.
trying to see what's going on in Artie Lane, eye in the sky, with their Springfield blues.
The Simpsons? Gary, you spilling stuff?
Yeah.
All right, we have a winner.
Who won?
And Dino Child gets the win. So pretty expected. It seemed as if the Alexander Desarmond was down on power the first run. Either that or maybe the tires that took too long to hold. Something wasn't right, but nonetheless, beautiful run from both drivers. Dino Child gets the win. We'll move on to the top 16.
It was a combination.
It was a combination. And it looks like we have Josh Stewart and Riley Mercado. Riley Mercado is sitting back just a little bit, maybe going to warm up his tires. Josh Stewart ready to go. Josh Stewart switching up. That's a different livery, huh?
Yes, different car, I believe. As
Different
well.
car.
It's a Magnuson Supercharged LS3 Vet.
Magnuson Supercharged LS3 Vet
Yes.
for Josh Stewart. And then Riley Mercado in the KA24 Turbo.
Yes. Now we've got a battle of the modern S chassis, which is the Vet, versus the old S
This
chassis.
is a test of time.
Yes. But really, Mercado's not that much.
So, real smart from Riley back there. He started off a little behind so he could start sooner and get some speed before that, this inevitably happens. But Riley Mercado not giving up in that little KA as he powers through. Josh Stewart, beautiful line on that bank. Tons of smoke, just drawing the line here. And hits that outer zone. Riley Mercado a little shallow, but he's closing in on Josh Stewart. Josh Stewart rounding out the run. Right where he needs to be, tons of smoke. Beautiful run from Josh Stewart. Riley Mercado, not a ton of proximity, but he did what he could with the power difference.
Hardest part about this is just keeping up. Because you can't.
Yeah.
You only
What is?
can do so much with one
I mean,
power.
what does that car make? 400-500 horsepower.
The Vet or
The
the
S13.
at best, K Turbo maybe 450 or 500.
500. Yeah.
And even at that point, the Vet just damn near 800.
Yeah, and then there's other things to come in. I mean, there's mechanical rivets in your chassis. I always talk about this, but the newer chassis, they just have 20 more years of engineering into them. Sometimes the engineers are horrible and the car sucks, but a car like that is just, it's engineered to perform. It's going to make grip. It has mechanical grip. It has more power. So uphill battle for Riley Mercado, but he always does well. And we'll see what he does in this lead position. It's like Josh Stewart talking to Tech. Not real sure here. You can never tell.
Hey man, how's it going? What's going on, man? We got time to talk about watch.
He's probably asking him how the hell did that guy in the K keep up with him?
It's because it's him. He's got that je ne sais quoi. As the kids say, the Riz. The aura. I think the kids are the aura 100,000 plus.
So Josh Stewart looks like officially Josh Stewart called the competition 5-minute timeout. May have a small issue.
First run.
So could be a mechanical issue. I believe he's gonna take a look at the hood and make sure everything's good to go for this run. Riley Mercado in blazing weight. We may have to move on to another battle here. We got Cody Breitenstein and Anton Rykov up next.
I love how they're lined up, just ready to go.
Oh yeah, we got driver stage, Gary.
This ain't no game no more, kids.
We're staged up, ready to go. Jeff Jones ain't wasting no time.
Jeff
He does American
Jones! Big Jeff! Hoot! Hi, Jeff.
Come say hi, Jeff. We got a second here while Mr. Breitenstein pulls up. No, we're switching battles right now. We're about to battle. Cody Breitenstein and Anton Rykov.
Get in here, Jeff Jones. Jeffrey LaFontaine Jones.
So we got Mr. Jeff Jones here. We do have our backdrop. Check out his cool American hat. America.
Yeah. How's it going up there?
Good. A little warm, but
I've been up here all day today. I got the band going. Moonfuzz is ready to play live. Power 106 is down there.
Power 106.
It's not Big Boy in the morning anymore, though.
Hey, no, you got
Big Boy right here.
Yeah,
Big Boy
Hey, good morning.
Big Boy in the afternoon,
Do you
right?
remember Tito's top 4 at 4?
Damn.
I haven't heard that since I was what? 13 years old?
I love Tito's tacos.
I love Tito's tacos. You love Tito's too. What's better than a Tito's taco? How about two? Hey, Jeff Jones with the bars. What's your favorite song, Jeff Jones?
You know what I do, bro. I'm living 100%. That's all I can sing. I go with it.
Hey, guess what, Gary? Cody Breitenstein and Anton Rykov up next.
Jeff Jones, get out my face from a bus fire. Ha ha, can't.
So Cody Breitenstein out front, Anton Rykov will give chase. And Cody Breitenstein in the same car. That's the same chassis, isn't it?
And the top.
And he's still got the top down, don't he?
So,
and a little bobble from Cody Breitenstein. He was cooking through that section.
I don't know what these boys did differently to their cars this season, but they are cooking this round, and I'm loving it.
Breitenstein with the smoke. I've never seen someone smoke off that car. And Anton Rykov not phased. Tons of oh my Jesus. Anton Rykov is just glued to Cody Breitenstein. And Cody Breitenstein doing a beautiful job out front in that lead position.
I can't tell if he got the top fixed or it's.
It looks like they might have banged it out and smoothed it out.
It's still smashed?
It is.
That's dedication. That man said,
it probably is a little more aerodynamic like that. It looks cooler.
Low key, it looks like.
Did you see Cody Breitenstein's reel?
No.
His advertisement?
No.
Where he's upside down, he's talking.
It was Cody's video with Josh Stewart.
Oh, that was with Josh Stewart. That was funny. It's on his.
I'm gonna check out his social media.
So Anton Rykov in the lead position. That car looks like a Hot Wheels the way it's chopped up.
It low-key looks like a Barbie C4 Corvette.
It's like
Exactly.
Scrunchy Hot Wheel E46.
Jeff Jones.
I see Jeff Jones with a glare. Jeff Jones is glaring at someone. Alright, so Anton Rykov spinning the tires off of the gate. Cody Breitenstein gonna give him just a sec to initiate before we dive in here. Anton Rykov absolutely pouring smoke out of the back of that car. It looked like milk coming out of there.
Man, look at Cody trying to keep moving. Keep it up door to door now. Has to put a little gap and dive in a bit to get to him.
And there we get the dive from Cody Breitenstein. Blind dive through the smoke. Doesn't quite hit that outer zone, but he is keeping proximity with Anton Rykov. even with all that smoke in his face. And beautiful run for both drivers. I wouldn't want to judge that one personally. They both did really good. I'm going to let the judges do that, and we just have to announce it. So that's going to be easy for us, Gary.
I hope so. This shouldn't come down to the wire.
Yeah, this layout is super quick. I actually want to drive it. I want to run the full gear through that.
Hey, somebody let Chris C. Miller borrow a car.
I want to drive my car through that.
Want to go to the house to look at the intermission?
Did Riley go yet? Tony, hey, Tony FC3C. What's up, bro? Long time no see. Yeah, Riley did go. But Riley is going to finish the second half of the battle. Josh Stewart had to take a 5-minute timeout. So once Josh Stewart fixes his car, if he fixes his car, we'll go back to Riley Mercado and Josh Stewart. Hey, Drifts, you think this is a weird layout? I'm calling it Flat Atlanta. It's an Atlanta layout.
That's flat.
But it's flat for the most part. It's really cool, actually. We're fixing the internet as we speak. Don't worry, guys.
I think since it's just so hot, the internet does make it. We'll start working at nighttime.
Wesley Stump has not gone yet. But we are moving on to a new battle. We got Rome. Is that Rome? He didn't finish his car. We got Rome Charpentier and Dylan Hughes.
We're still waiting for Cody Brightenstein.
I have not seen Rome's car.
We still got people on the one.
We're waiting for the judges.
An entire ride call to the left. Cody Brightenstein to the right. Will it be Cody?
And Anton Rykov gets the win.
There we go. There we go.
Give it up for Anton Rykov and Cody Brightenstein. Man, Cody Brightenstein's car still looks cool, even though it's been full in. And that is Rome's car with Prime Rod. I've never seen that. An unfinished Rome truck. Oh, wow. I can't see him, but I can hear him.
Here we go. Forecast.
All right, so
Pro
really
versus
smoke
pro.
out here.
Dylan Hughes in a BMW.
So yeah, Dylan Hughes.
E36.
Rome Charpentier. I can't believe it. Primer on his car.
Right? I'm not. This is very
Unlike it, it's so well dressed. Alright, so a little bobble flick from Rome, and Dylan Hughes is not giving him any space. No space whatsoever. You can see the professionalism in these drivers here.
Both in turbocharged BMW platforms. Broke their practice cars.
And Dylan Hughes with just about the best chase run we've seen all day. Jeez, and Rome Charpentier hitting that outer zone, but Dylan Hughes just not letting him get away.
Talk to me nice,
Daddy.
Daddy.
There's so much grip and control in that car of Dylan Hughes. He just puts it where he wants it. Beautiful run from Rome Charpentier and beautiful chase from Dylan Hughes.
You taking notes?
I'm taking notes, Gary.
Are y'all judges taking notes? That's how you drive right there.
That was an amazing lead run, but the chase, Gary, was off the chain from Dylan Hughes. I want to see the lead because that car is fast. You can
Dylan's
tell.
car?
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
tell
yeah,
that
most
car's
definitely.
quick. That's got to be the competition car. Yeah,
Uh,
that looks like a pro
I don't know. That's
series. Oh, that thing is quick.
you know how I know Jeff Jones is old? He got a door on his cameras.
He does have a door on his camera. That's crazy.
That's some old man type stuff.
Jeff Jones is over the hill. The hat should tell you, Gary. So we got Dylan Hughes in the lead position. That thing is going to be fast. Rome Charpentier's got his work cut out for him. And I'm sure he knows that because he probably heard Dylan Hughes turbo 3 feet away from him that whole run.
We shall see. It's going to come down to listen for people. This is a pro battle. This is pro versus pro. Both of these gentlemen have podium and FD.
Let's see how fast Dylan Hughes breaks out of this gate here. Let's see if Rome Charpentier can keep that same proximity. Rome
right
doing a
there.
great job with the proximity as well. Oh man, I know. Rome diving in, even deeper and closer than Dylan Hughes was in the same section. So these guys putting together
Give it to him!
a grade 8 or top 4 finals level battle. We got Rome Charpentier with a little bit of contact, but Dylan Hughes not phased. Still pouring out smoke, Dylan Hughes. And into that last outer zone, Dylan Hughes and Rome Charpentier. Give it up for Dylan Hughes and Rome Charpentier, everybody!
I can say respectfully, if I had parts from the opposite sex, they would be moist.
Gary, you would say that. You would. You definitely would say that.
I
Should
got
you though? No. No, Gary. And Dylan Hughes is pulling up to the line.
Can we
Road Sharpentier? Can we edit that out?
Can we do something where if they drive too good, can we just save it for the end? Like that? Because it's not
Yeah,
fair.
remember that one at the end, guys. All right, so Dylan Hughes and Road Sharpentier, sorry. And that's going to be a hard one to judge. There's no way there's a winner. There's no way. If there is, then the judges are really good at their job because I don't see how they could possibly do that.
When they start making Doc X and Cherry, it's so good. This is addictive.
It's always been good.
Has it always been 0 calorie? This is
Alright, so
this is delicious.
this is definitely going to take the judges a while to get this. I don't see how they could possibly deliver it.
It's about as
We're
cold
sorry about that E92, Nick. There's really nothing we can do. It wouldn't be fair to the drivers if we held them back simply because the live stream wasn't working well.
Damn.
So Rome Sharpentier gets the win. It was that little bit more aggression during his chase. You know what? I believe it was Dylan Hughes' chase run that inspired Rome Sharpentier's chase run to do that. So shout out to both drivers. Dylan Hughes and Rome Sharpentier both throwing down in their E36 chassis.
I want E36 Chris Murray.
They make me want an E36 now. Those things work good.
If I can get one of those with the RV, call me Sally.
You can get with an RV, would you? I don't know why you would.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Well, why are you downgrading the engine?
Downgrading what engine?
I would rather keep off the M50 in there, Gary.
I'm okay. I like problems.
Yeah, you do. All right. So that battle is going to be hard to top. But we do have Pablo Cabrera and Logan Hunter up next. Sorry. So actually, we're going to go back.
Josh Stewart misses 5. So
Tony, we got Riley back here now in his buy run. So Josh Stewart did have an issue with his engine. He's going to have to drop out of battle. Riley Mercado is going to finish the next half of that battle up with his buy run. And he's going to...
Byron just put the beads on Riley.
Mr. Run.
You got to be careful for Byron. That man will come into your house, kiss your lady, and then slap your kids.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Run?
Same time I saw my dad. Byron took my dad away.
That buy run, I swear.
When I find him and that sleep paralysis demon that keeps doing the Dougie in my closet, I'm gonna be
You got sleep paralysis demon doing the
just
Dougie in your closet?
yeah, I'm trying to sleep, bro. And he be hitting it
Oh, in your
too.
closet, they be like,
Yeah. They be like, Smooth, can you see? Get out of the closet, bro.
that's actually good. All right, so Riley Mercado moves on to the top 16. We're going to see the San Diego boy pull up.
He's a
on the
San
top
Diego
16.
boy.
San Diego boy.
Hey, remember, everybody, if you are here in person, go down to the vendor spots. We got Liberty Walk down there. We got Anytime down there. We got Jimmy Up. Mike back in the house. Mike, if you are listening to this man fought cancer like Mike Tyson beating the case, and he did that.
No, I saw him earlier in the
Right?
night.
Looking good.
Looking real healthy.
I'm just saying, Jimmy Up was one of the first grassroots automotive brands. He inspired me to put a Dragon Ball livery on my car.
Jimmy Up has outlived a lot of copycats. There have been some pop up and pop down Jimmy Ups, and he survived it all.
As they say, often imitated, never duplicated. Shout out to my man Money Mike down there holding on. Make sure y'all support local businesses so we all can get in Walmart and start eating good. You feel me?
And speaking of support, we'd like to thank our sponsors, WiseFab, BC Racing, Aeromotive, Optima Batteries, Action Clutch, Big Duck Club, the Prisma Lab that gave me 2 free shirts earlier, Status Racing, Look ECU, LADBX, Zestino Tires, Valino Tires, and Vitor Tires.
Yes. With all these sponsors at a local event, that means we can continue to bring you this high quality, high functioning, in-person drifting. Online, debatable.
And Jeff and RJ only have to spend
couple grand.
couple tens of thousands of dollars
Right?
for us to keep going. So the more you guys support, the better. The more me and Gary can keep knowing you guys.
Right? Next thing, we'll have a Thanksgiving special. We'll grade your mother's turkeys.
I would do that.
You know what makes me want everybody? My mom's turkey so well. I've eaten turkey with the consistency of chalk.
Yeah. Oh, most.
You know exactly what I'm talking
Most
about.
turkey. Yeah, it's like a Whopper.
Oh, that. Ain't nobody like Whoppers. I ain't never heard somebody say, I am in the mood for a Whopper.
No. Yeah, it's like a headache candy.
You are an anomaly, Z. You know,
like Whoppers?
These Malaysian,
Get this guy out of here.
black,
Security.
and Muslim. And I said, you black, Z? You a good-looking hybrid. Goddamn daywalker over here. That's a Blade
That's a crazy
reference,
complexion.
right? So my homie was like, is he albino? I was like, nah, he's not albino. What's up, box man? You holding me down? Uh-oh. Can they hear us? Oh, the audio, the people in the chat?
No, just.
Oh, they got a
So
battle.
Pablo Cabrera. Sorry, we're dealing with some technical difficulties. Oh, Pablo Cabrera! Contact! Oh no! That was a huge crash. Let's hope these drivers are okay. Oh no!
Everybody, I ain't never seen that drifting in my life.
That was a crazy crash.
Is he out the car? Yeah, he's good.
All right, so it looks like. Is he all right?
I hope so. That should be up.
Oh man, that was scary.
I
All right, we got Logan Hunter's out. Logan Hunter's out. Woo! Logan Hunter's out. Pablo Cabrera's okay. We got a thumbs up from the tow truck driver there. Pablo Cabrera is confirmed okay.
holy.
All right, so I believe we are gonna have to stand by and make sure these guys are okay. Make sure these cars are off track. We're
I
gonna.
wonder, can we show
Clear
the
it up.
replay of that? Are we
That
allowed to?
was insane.
I have in my however long in drifting announcing 3 years and a half, if you count Car X Drift.
That was a bad. You know the only crash that we've had worse than that was Shelly Hansen was involved.
And
That was really
You know
bad.
what was crazy? Because he flipped, and it was like out the Bad Boys movie when he flipped, he went a cool distance and then landed on the roof. Hold on, he's
So-
playing right here. Which one with the eye time?
Oh man, so
Okay.
prayers out there for Logan. That was a huge crash. That's going to be a bummer for the program.
Oh, here
Hopefully
we
they
go.
can get
We're
the car
watching
together.
replay. So was it Pablo spins out and he just gets
No,
lost in the smoke?
he spun out. He used him like a ramp almost. Oh man. Yeah, it was the smoke. Yeah,
It was. It literally was that.
He kind of did the sideshow reverse burnout thing.
Yeah.
The rollback and yeah. And Logan Hunter used him as a ramp. Oh, that was no good. Hopefully those guys are all right. That was like really hard.
Damn. Last round, Cody Brightenstein flips on the ground.
Oh man. What a bummer. Landing on the driver's side too.
If to make light of the situation, if we had that Nelly song from Bad Boys, that would be a fitting thing. Oh, my soul.
Gary making light of the situation.
It's all-
always keeping it cheerful.
That's all we really can do.
That's all we can do.
You know,
Let's just hope they're all right. Let's just hope nobody's hurt. That's really the main concern here is that everybody's okay. Nobody got hurt. Cars can be fixed.
Gilbert the other day. I'd rather have a broken arm than a broken car. In all realistic.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Like if I could have a conversation with the man next door, like, hey, can you fix my car? I'll let you break my arm real quick.
Yep. I'll go one arm.
One arm.
I could one arm it for a month and a half.
Right? I don't really got a job that requires physical effort like that.
Yeah.
Still Sterling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna take a little break here and shoot it to commercial. We'll not talk your ear off here. And I know me and Gary can go on for ages.
Somebody said
We're gonna
that's
take a little break.
that's
Definitely.
why they need qualifying wouldn't have done anything.
You don't
Accidents
understand.
happen. It still happens.
You're not understanding. You're not understanding. It's Anyways, we'll be back. We're throwing it to commercial. See you guys in a bit.
Smile, boys, and suck it in.
Hey, it's just a day.
Do it.
He's out there having a
Unfortunately,
blast.
there's way too many cameras around for that.
I can't do that. I'll get I'll go test.
Yes.
Wesley Stump from Mission Viejo, California. Most of it I can thank my late father for. He brought myself and a couple of my childhood friends to this event called GT Live in 2004. That was the first and only time the JGTC cars came from Japan to the US to like do one round of competing. And they threw in this event called D1 Grand Prix. I absolutely fell in love with the drifting. You've probably seen the JDM option videos, and the announcers were all the Japanese guys, and they were just screaming. You know, they're just like, they were that enthusiastic, and in front of the speaker that was cutting out, it was in relation, like you can relate to like an EDM drop when it's like leading up to that drop, but it just keeps going. It blew my mind, and how much excitement that was had there. And like there was people crashing. You know, Ken Nomura went into the wall, and like I don't know, out loud. To this day, I remember saying, this is what I want to do with my life. And that was in like 04, 05. Yeah, to say the least, definitely. Honestly, it was kind of by accident. My first car was a Toyota Cressida. I was so into drifting that I was drifting that. And as a lot of people know, Cressidas only come in automatic transmissions. So I blew the automatic transmission and I was like, I don't want to fix this. I don't want a manual swap. So I got an S13. And since then, I've always had Nissans. Always had S13s and S14s, and now Zs. Yeah, I mean, I've been in the industry since high school, which was 04 to 08. I did a lot of automotive classes in high school, and I was kind of known as the car guy in high school. I mean, I've always worked kind of like the same shop for most of my professional career, and I really wanted to branch out and kind of be in business for myself and start my own shop. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do now, which, you know, we have this house in Mission Viejo, and we feel pretty rooted in this city, and I really want to branch out. I do love drift cars, but that'll kind of, I'll do a little bit of drift car stuff, you know, for select people or, you know, weekends by appointment only or something. I don't know. It was a short time frame from the tail end of, you know, last season. I think like literally Christmas weekend, I delivered the car to Big Duck Club. We had a deadline of, you know, first round of Hot Pit, which was the very end of February. Somehow those guys made it happen. The problem for me was I needed to paint the kit, mount the kit, wrap the car, and get it all like buttoned up before round one. I mean, no joke. Like I showed up to get the car and molds were being pulled off the car. Literally within like a day, mounted the kit, stayed till 1 a.m. at a buddy's shop, mounting the kit up, and then we got everything painted in 2 or 3 days from a body shop across the street from my work. So I was like on my lunch break, you know, picking up parts and mounting them on my lunch and staying after work. It was pretty hectic for me, but somehow we made it all happen, and the kit looks friggin' awesome. A lot of people like, you know, the original body of the Z. They're already pretty wide. It's a super wide, like 55 millimeter wide kit. It's got like this aggressive stance, but having this like kit, it also like, I don't know, when you're especially in drifting, everyone's running fiberglass kits. So when you're hitting, you know, fiberglass to fiberglass, everything is kind of just bending and popping back out. And this kit, like, it's a little more reinforced than a normal fiberglass kit. It's like, I don't know, their special concoction they have for, you know, for fiberglass, but that thing just does not want to break. You know, I've hit probably 2 or 3 cars and it's been like, oh, like the paint's gone. You know, it's like the paint leaves before the fiberglass. You know, I don't know, it blows my mind on how sturdy this thing is. I think that's like one of the best parts about it is that you don't have to be continuously fixing for your fiberglass fenders or side skirts. I don't know. I think it all came together really well. Well, you know, one thing that I was when I was younger was a trumpet player. You know, I also was first chair trumpet. So I've always kind of had this trumpet thing going on. So it kind of made sense to keep the whole trumpet thing going.
That was great, dude.
Still hit the notes.
suck it in.
Hey, it's just a day.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
He's out there having a
Fortunately,
blast.
there's way too many cameras around for that.
I can't do that. I'll go test. Smile, boys, and suck it in.
Hey, it's just a day.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
He's out there having a
Fortunately,
blast.
there's way too many cameras around for that.
I can't do that. I'll go test. Who are you? Where are you from?
Wesley Stump from Mission Viejo, California. Most of it I can thank my late father for. He brought myself and a couple of my childhood friends to this event called GT Live in 2004. That was the first and only time the JGTC cars came from Japan to the US to like do one round of competing. And they threw in this event called D1 Grand Prix. I absolutely fell in love with the drifting. You've probably seen the JDM option videos, and the announcers were all the Japanese guys, and they were just screaming. You know, they're just like, they were that enthusiastic, and in front of the speaker that was cutting out, it was in relation, like you can relate to like an EDM drop, when it's like leading up to that drop, but it just keeps going. It blew my mind, and how much excitement that was had there. And like there was people crashing. You know, Ken Nomura went into the wall, and like, I don't know, out loud to this day, I remember saying, this is what I want to do with my life. And that was in like 04, 05. Yeah, to say the least, definitely. Honestly, it was kind of by accident. My first car was a Toyota Cressida. I was so into drifting that I was drifting that. And as a lot of people know, Cressidas only come in automatic transmissions. So I blew the automatic transmission and I was like, I don't want to fix this. I don't want a manual swap. So I got an S13. And since then, I've always had Nissans. Always had S13s and S14s, and now Zs. Yeah, I mean, I've been in the industry since high school, which was 04 to 08. I did a lot of automotive classes in high school, and I was kind of known as the car guy in high school. I mean, I've always worked kind of like the same shop for most of my professional career. And I really wanted to branch out and kind of be in business for myself and start my own shop. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do now, which, you know, we have this house in Mission Viejo and we feel pretty rooted in this city. And I really want to branch out. I do love drift cars, but that'll kind of, I'll do a little bit of drift car stuff, you know, for select people or, you know, weekends by appointment only or something. I don't know. It was a short time frame from the tail end of, you know, last season. I think like literally Christmas weekend, I delivered the car to Big Duck Club. We had a deadline of, you know, first round of Hot Pit, which was the very end of February. Somehow those guys made it happen. The problem for me was I needed to paint the kit, mount the kit, wrap the car, and get it all like buttoned up before round one. I mean, no joke. Like I showed up to get the car and molds were being pulled off the car literally within like a...
All right, and we are back. Oh man, just seeing that crash again.
Right?
So I see Alexander Ferreira and Ashton Redberg. Ashton Redberg in the real shiny, glossy 350Z. Alexander in the two-tone black and orange Mustang.
It's only going to stick for a little bit.
Can we get a shot of Gary?
I feel like, you know what? I feel like the demon off of Little Nicky.
That's perfect.
The demons loves freaking Popeyes.
Oh, man. All right, so Gary with his cool cans on his head, and Ashton Redberg and Alexander Ferreira lining up. So Ashton Redberg is going to be in the lead position. Alexander Ferreira in the chase. Gary, what do you think? We've seen these guys drive a lot.
Well, that we have.
Especially Alex
Ferreira in the Mustang.
In the black
I'm
and
always
orange
rooting for
Mustang.
him. He always has slight technical issues, but I think this is going to be his round.
Let's see. We got Ashton Redberg. Has something to say about that. All right, the drone is in the air. The finger is pointing.
We are here live in effect.
Round
Fresh,
three.
fresh.
Round 3. What is it? Season 3.
Round 3, Irwindale. We started at the NOS Event Center, and look at us now at the House of Drifting.
The House of Drift. Look at us go. Who
Bless
would've thought?
you. Did you sneeze? Just say thank you. These joints are. I got him.
He saw a video of you, made a noise, and you said "bless you."
Yeah.
That was him laughing at you.
You think I can? He doesn't have this level of skill. This is a house party trick I learned off of the Guinness World
I
Book of
forgot
Records.
about that, actually. There was a guy that did a lot of those, huh?
Yeah. Thanks to the curvature of my large forehead, I'm able to do this.
You do have a good can-holding forehead.
Yes.
So we're waiting just, I guess, for the official okay from the track staff.
We're good.
It looks like we're good to go.
Thank you, Greg. Is there some on my lip?
No, you have 2 12-ounce cans stuck to your forehead, Gary.
RJ, I know what you're thinking. You've seen a lot of things, but you've never seen anything like this. Welcome back to HOTPIT Autofest. My name is Oswald Grant. You're
Oswald Grant?
So long story short, when they were trying to serve me a subpoena for my grandmother's house, I changed my name to Oswald Grant on Facebook, and they're like, "We were trying to find you," and they just served me in court.
That's funny. So
And they're off.
Ashton Redberg with a flick initiation and good proximity so far from Alex Ferreira. Loses that proximity real quick, but Ashton Redberg shooting out to that horseshoe.
Ashton Redberg's car looks like he hit the star on Super Mario Kart.
Yeah.
He's
Filling
moving.
the outer zone. We're going to see him transition into that touch and go, I'm going to call it. And wrapping it back around is Ashton Redberg to that final outer zone.
I think the new perfect combination is the Z with the LS or Z with the JZ.
Z with the JZ is just good. So nice smooth run from Ashton Redberg. Going to put him at a bit of an advantage versus Alex because of the little bobble and that over rotation coming off of the bank from Alex Ferreira, but not too big of a mistake. Wasn't a 0, just a little deduction, I'm sure. So we'll switch him up and see if Alex can remedy that in the lead position.
Right you are. And Mr. Greg, thank you for telling me I had something on my lip during the live stream. I was able to clear it off. Greg being one of our...
Let Gary know.
What?
Just the way he said it.
He got some stuff on his lip. Yo,
Oh,
what kind of
that's funny.
sandwiches is those? Let me borrow one. Is this them Argentinian joints? Right now, look, I want y'all to see the beautiful...
Oh, Argentinian sandwich time.
Look.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, crisp.
Oh, we got some Argentinian tortas up here.
Right? Ooh. Sandwich.
Sandwich
Del Mito. Sandwich with the meat.
Sandwich del
No
Mito.
Diddy.
Oh, wow. This is a straight asada torta.
God damn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Alex out front, and he doesn't have quite big of a as big of a bobble. Still a little bit of an awkward initiation from Alex, but a lot better than the lead run. And Ashton Redberg kind of hanging out back like Alex was. I thought he would have done a little better in that chase position, but Alex Ferreira cleaning it up. Lots of smoke and hits the touch and go. So does Ashton Redberg as Ashton Redberg dials in that proximity. Riding the line is Alex Ferreira, but Ashton Redberg is right there, and I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I'm pretty sure Ashton Redberg got that one because of the mistake in Alex Ferreira's chase run, but amazing
true.
run. It was a nice run. It was a smoky run and a pretty one. He just kind of bobbled in the beginning.
That's true. I'm petty, so I need to see it one more time possibly because their leads were very lackluster.
Well,
each one follows.
They both did all right in the lead position. It was the chase position. I think that's going to make it definitive. They both didn't do super good on proximity. Ashton Redberg did a little better of a job dialing in at the end, whereas Alex kind of had a bobble in the beginning of his chase run and then didn't really make up for it as far as proximity goes for the rest of the run.
Hold up. RJ, where'd you get a bag full of sandwiches from, and whose meat is this? All right, I feel you. I know what you mean.
So the judges are going to deliberate. I'm watching over them as they do it. I'll have an answer for you guys. I think we'll have a winner. We're watching it back. And wow, what a recovery from that crash. That was scary there for a second, but we got a clean track. And a completed run. No injuries, no hurt drivers, so that's good. All right, and we do have a winner. And Ashton Redberg gets the win. Ashton Redberg in that Super Mario Sparkle paint job 350Z.
That's a lot of smoke.
Oh, I can't see anything, Gary. It's crazy. The smoke kind of catches the light, and it's a lot brighter in here right now.
Now imagine that from the previous one with Pablo, and then out of nowhere flipping.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I believe that the crowd just got smoked out too. And Mr. Luke Fink, is that Luke Fink and Tony Crispin?
Luke Fink now has a supercharger on his car.
I saw that. I saw Luke Fink is a little quicker. He would have needed it, I think, for this round. That car does great, and he does great in low power cars, but I mean, you know, a little bit more sauce isn't going to help, especially, you know, against some of these drivers, considering Luke Fink can progress into the top 16, top 8.
He is a danger.
He's a danger, so, you know, a little bit more power just makes him that much more dangerous. And he's got the Targa popped right now.
Right?
And Tony Crispin in that nice little yellow and black 350Z. How much power has Tony got? Not too much, huh?
I don't know. We'll see.
And nice, real smooth transition
Jesus
off of the bank from Luke Fink. Snappy transition into that.
That man is moving.
Oh, man, I just love watching Luke Fink drive. And he's definitely going to ride that wall.
Bro, is that his Corvette that sounds like
look
that?
At the smoke pouring off of Luke Fink's car. He had the line before, but now he's got the power, and it's just, oh, that's mesmerizing.
That is a Corvette with just a blower on it.
It's a stockish Corvette, yeah. And look at the smoke from Luke Fink. And Tony Crispin, not too far behind.
Not at
with
all.
Probably half the power. So amazing job from Tony Crispin, keeping that proximity and line.
We're in danger. We're in scary times, Chris Miller. We're in scary times.
Yeah. Hey, Tony Crispin's been competing for a while, huh? He recently came back. I remember watching Tony Crispin back when Top Drift was around.
Wow.
Yeah, Top Drift. Tony Crispin, I believe, used to run Top Drift. I think he had an S13. I can't remember exactly. I think he had an S13. It's pretty cool. But familiar name, Tony Crispin, OG in the competition scene. Luke Fink, OG as well. Tony Crispin's one of those young OGs. It's like, you're too young to be an OG, but he is.
Right.
So Tony Crispin out front in the 350Z, and Luke Fink is going to give chase. This is going to be a proximity battle here, Gary. And sending it, Tony Crispin's going to give us a lead run, and Luke Fink is going to be, I'm guessing, right on his door the entire time.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Oh, he tried to
Tony
hit him
taking out
with
the
a cone.
cone.
Not
Luke
today.
Fink with the snappy transition, and Luke Fink, as I guess, is right on that door. Tony Crispin laying down a real nice smooth run for Luke to follow.
Wow.
And look at the smoke coming off of Tony's car.
Luke Fink is right. Hello.
And beautiful lead run from Tony Crispin so far. Lots of smoke from that 350Z. Oh, a little fireball, and Tony Crispin with an amazing lead run in that mostly stock 350Z. Luke Fink not giving him up.
I like how
couple
they,
feet to get away, but
they kept going like the battle's over. No,
oh
it's
yeah,
not.
no, not for these drivers. And
It's
Luke
not
Fink
over.
with a 360 to
Look at
round it
that.
up. 720
That
to
boy
round
get out
it
there
out.
butt naked. Take his clothes off. Showing the
I
crowd
think
his
my
butt.
pants are coming off.
You hear that? That's a vet. That sounds damn near like a Ferrari.
Man, Luke Fink's car is cool now.
Right?
I mean, it was cool before, but it is cool
You
now.
hear that? You hear super. That's
Give it up for Luke Fink.
That's what
Give it up for Tony Crispin.
what your daddy car sound like when it run right. Sir, I'm working.
And that's what we want to see at round 3 of HOTPIT Autofest. That's what we're here for.
My son's over here asking about pizza.
Pizza. All
had a
right.
crash.
The judges
You want some?
got their work cut out. All right. We're going to make it official here.
I'm already write it down. I already know who won.
Yeah,
We already know who won. I don't need to.
And Luke Fink gets the win. Luke Fink gets the win. Give it up for Luke Fink and Tony Crispin. That was one of the funner battles to watch. Some true OGs in OG fashion, showing us how it's done here at HOTPIT Autofest Top 32.
What I'm talking about right there. These cans have been on my forehead for a minute. I put them
Yeah,
on.
they are there now. They are part of your head.
I'm taking. You want some of this?
So Luke Pakula, another OG. Luke Pakula and Justin Sofio. Luke Pakula out front. Luke Pakula in the JDM Booger S14. So Luke Pakula out front. Nice little snap initiation. Let's see how that bank hits him. Now, some of these guys are just so smooth off of that bank. And Justin Sofio needs to dial it in. There we go. Nice little dive back in from Justin Sofia. And Luke Fink coming around that horseshoe into that touch and go. Justin Sofia just a sorry, Luke Fink, Luke Pakula. Sorry, Luke Fink and Luke Pakula going back to back is hard. Okay, so Luke Pakula out front, beautiful lead run. Justin Sofia kind of had a bobble in that chase position, but I swear it almost seems like a power issue with that Mustang. I'm not sure. We saw him last round too, and it seems like it doesn't have the Mustang power.
It's not Mustanging.
It's not staying.
A JZ14 versus a Mustang.
Yeah, I mean, a JZ14 is about as fast as a Mustang off of the lot. I mean, they're not super fast cars.
Not the same though.
JZ14.
Geometrically, that S14 is smooth and round.
Yeah, and he drives it smooth too, Luke Pakula.
Yeah, but that Mustang's about as rough as the back of a neck of a big girl at a Texas
You
Roadhouse.
tell me that Mustang's a big back?
Big back.
Big back Mustang?
Big back activities. I'm talking about 2 scoops of mashed potatoes.
You know what? Justin Sofio is he's gonna prove me wrong here. I have a feeling he's gonna say, "You think my Mustang doesn't have power?" Check this out. So Justin Sofio, a little wide is Justin Sofio, but he's gonna dial it in.
There we go.
And there's the power we were looking for. He's shooting out to that horseshoe, and Luke Pakula, kind of a bit of a gap, but he's closing. He's reeling him in. Justin Sofio rounding out that horseshoe, shooting into that touch and go.
There we
Good
go.
amount of smoke. Oh, and he
What is he
shuts it
doing?
down. I'm not sure. It might have a mechanical issue.
I can tell you what happened. He ran out of Americas.
He ran out. He needs more American flags. So Luke Pakula finishing up that round. It's going to be an easy win for Luke Pakula. Not real sure what happened to Justin Sofio there. He was looking better in that lead position. Luke Pakula in the JDM Booger. 1JZ. Is that a 1JZ or
2J?
It's a
I think it's
2J.
a
Yeah,
2J.
it's a 2J. 2J S14.
Well, folks,
So not sure what happened to Justin Sofio. He's still out there.
is Luke short for like Lucas?
Luke.
Like only Lucas?
Luke is a name. It's also short for Lucas. So Justin Sofio seems to have remedied the issue. Maybe it was an electrical issue or something, but power's back on, and here he is at the line.
Shout out Argentina in the chat. Hit on with
Shout out to Argentina.
I don't know if this is pertaining to Argentina, but ole, 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 ole.
All right, so Luke Pakula gets the win. No.
No? Oh, shoot. That's enough of these cans. My forehead's sweaty. Ooh.
So Luke Pakula gets the win. Justin Sofio, car's working now, so we'll rip it. We got tires. Let's burn them.
We need our own chat for us. Who that man running on the track? I like the formation. Knees to chest. Will he jump over the
Shout
barrier?
out Argentina. Shout out to all the fans of Argentina.
There we
Thank you
go.
guys for
Shout
watching.
out. Man was booking. There's a dude running on the track. We need a streaker.
A streaker?
Yeah.
You want the HOTPIT Autofest streaker?
We need just a streaker.
I volunteer Jeff Jones.
Jeff Jones, get down to your skinnies. Just his hat. Just a hat and his goofy smile.
Yeah.
Oh. That was Brazilian. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, what's the what? Wesley Stumps, Sergio Cabrera.
They kind of snuck in there, didn't they?
Right.
But Wesley Stump. Oh, bobbling. Oh, he just flew by that K-rail. That's crazy.
Man, if y'all don't
So,
stop almost
Wesley
crashing.
Stump within an inch of that little K-rail there. He's just letting it hang out. He's booking in that 370Z, huh?
That thing's a
Big
little
schmoving.
get up and goer.
So Wesley Stump just boogieing through the course.
Imagine if drifting was back in the 70s when people was on the booger sugar.
Hey,
Booger
I can show you a funny video
Yeah.
of somebody on the booger sugar. They straight roll over an entire K-rail.
Right.
They just keep going. Yeah, it's funny. All right, so Wesley Stump
LZ's on the booger
and
sugar?
Sergio Cabeza, huh?
LZ's on the booger sugar?
No,
Oh.
it's an old video.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Sergio, that is a Big Duck Club straight car right there. That is all Big Duck Club down.
Big Duck Club,
That
whack,
thing looks
whack.
Sick. So Sergio Cabeza is going to shoot into that lead position. He's going to show us what he's going to do. He's going to show us what he can do. He said, you know what? I wasn't ready for that one. Let me show you right now. Wesley Stump, however, was ready for that one.
Usually we're pre-warned before the cars come, but they're just going now.
You know what? They're doing their thing, and that's all right.
Our
And
judges are giving us a thumb up to let us know we won Hot Pit.
we win. And Sergio Cabeza out front. Wesley Stump, real confident probably with that lead run he just threw down. And nice little smooth transition. Early transition from both drivers there. But that you get is, if you transition early right there, you get a whole lot of time to accelerate into this horseshoe.
Just a little bit. As right here, this part makes me nervous because that K-rail is right there, coming to fill that outer zone as they come to the last.
And Wesley
outer
Stump
zone.
diving in. And yeah, this is gonna be an easy one to judge. Wesley Stump kind of letting it all hang out there. Beautiful lead and chase from Wesley Stump. Sergio Cabeza a little lacking in the chase in the first run, but overall good run from both drivers. Simple one to judge here. What we want to see here is just a bit more proximity. We want to see you guys getting just a little closer, you know? Rub doors. Let's trade some paint.
Not too much paint though.
No, not too much paint. Just if we can get the aggression of the Rome and Dylan Hughes battle, you know, one of those. Let's get
I don't
one of
know.
those.
I don't know.
We have a few shaping up here. The top 16 is looking pretty spicy. Top 16 is going to be a spicy one. And Wesley Stump with the win. Wesley Stump with the win. That aggressive style through both the lead and chase got him the win there. And Wesley Stump looking real good today. That's probably the most aggressive I've seen him drive. He's wiggling through that thing, through that K-roll. He's about an inch off of it.
Man was moving.
And give it up for Sergio Cabeza and Wesley Stump. So Jake Gonzalez and Don Bolin. Don Bolin's an OG. I mean,
That's Don Shredder with two
that's
Ds.
Don Shredder with 2 Ds.
Pause. No Diddy. Know why he got two D's, right?
No.
Because it's just cooler than one.
2 Ds is cooler than one. That's right. So Jake Gonzalez
right.
out front.
You on the internet? While we have this top tier drifting, you know what I had to do to get you to this track?
So Jake Gonzalez out front. Jake Gonzalez got a 1JZ, yeah?
Yes.
1JZ powered S13 coupe
Don
versus
Shredder.
Don Bolin. And Don Bolin is, oh, wow, Jake Gonzalez with a big gap. But Don Bolin saying, hold on, let me close that gap just for a little bit here. But Jake Gonzalez, foot to the wood, hitting that outer zone. And Don Bolin a little shallow, doesn't quite get to the outer zone, but closes the proximity. Jake Gonzalez with a perfect lead run just about. And oh, he shuts it down with minor contact. That could have been bad.
Thank you.
Beautiful save from Jake Gonzalez.
I
And
thought we was about to have another incident.
Nice little love tap from Don Bolin there, but not enough to send Jake into the wall.
Thank you.
Nice save from Jake
I do not want to
Gonzalez.
see no more crashes.
What is Jake, like 19, 20 years old? Maybe 20 years old? Yeah,
21.
that's some great driving from a 20, 21-year-old driver right
Right?
there. I probably would have hit the wall.
I saw that and I clenched up.
That's a scary one to save when you're looking at a wall and then you get a little bump from behind. You think you're going to get sent into that wall. But looks like all is well. Jake's car doesn't look like it took too much damage. It's probably going to run this one right back. Yeah, let's just send it back.
Did he almost crash before or after?
I think both. I think he almost crashed twice. Once from his own bobble, and then once from Don tapping him.
What's with this S chassis on S chassis violence?
These guys are just being violent, Gary.
You've noticed this Coops versus 14s out here colliding with each other?
Coops versus 14.
Yeah, the last one, the bad accident.
Oh, that was a
Coupe
Coupe versus a 14. So let's not have that repeat here. I think Jake's gonna have the tech make sure his car's,
And
not
the famous
falling apart
words
here.
of Rodney King, can't we all just get along?
Seems like we can't, Gary. Seems like we can't. We've been trying.
I've put my differences aside with the Jay-Z community.
Watch your mouth.
I used to be Jay-Z phobic.
Jay-Z phobic?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
I couldn't stand
That's like
him.
saying water phobic. You can't.
I can't stand Jay-Z.
You need water to survive.
Wide turbo breathing, good head building, port flowing.
Yeah, you like oil starving.
Huh?
You like starving of oil.
RB power.
RB power.
Think they're the best dancers.
If you like buying oil and then not having any oil in your car, once you just put it in there, you get an RB. So Jake Gonzalez is gonna chase, and Don Bolin's gonna lead. Don Bolin, at the end of that run, Don Bolin really dialed it in. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a really clean lead run by Don Bolin. Jake's gonna have to,
I think Jake's got this. Let's
he's
just
gonna
sit
have
back
to
and
keep
relax.
that proximity and use as much power as he can where he can to stay in proximity with Don Bolin. So there he goes.
A little wide. He's gonna try. Ooh,
Got to shoot in there, and
trying to straighten it up.
use this chance to dive in right here. But Don Bolin, little low on the bank. Jake Gonzalez just reeling him in, and Don Bolin keeping it together, real nice and clean, hitting that outer zone. Nothing real crazy, but a nice clean run. And Jake Gonzalez kind of getting the proximity there, and Don Bolin rounding out a nice clean, just a clean run.
I think I know who won that one.
I think I know who won that one too. They could have been a little more aggressive. I'm not sure how much power they have in those cars, but could have been a little bit more aggressive. The top 16, they're gonna have to bring it a little harder than that. But nice clean run. And give it up for Don Bolin. Give it up for Jake Gonzalez. So, what do you think, Gary? Do you want to see Roy runs like that, or would you like to see a little bit more aggression, a little bit more hanging it out?
If we could get the Rome Dylan Hughes type of driving all day, that's what I prefer.
That's what I'd like to see. And as you probably guessed, Don Bolin gets the win. Don Bolin gets the win. But shout out to Jake Gonzalez for keeping up in that older, slightly slower car. Give it up for Don Bolin. Give it up for Jakey boy. That 1J power. I know what that's all about. Hey, actually, you got a starter, Jake? I need a starter.
They don't sell those at the AutoZone?
Yeah, I can get it just probably 2J starter. All right, so I see Elliot Bright and Aaron Velasquez. Oh, this should be a fun one. And your son is balancing things on his head, huh? All right.
Where he learned that from?
Apple don't fall far from the tree, Gary.
That's my boy. I'm so proud of him.
All right. And the beautiful Miss Linda's back with our USB adapter.
Miss Linda.
All right, so Elliot Bright out front. Oh, he's shooting for that entry too. And Aaron Velasquez, Elliot Bright is gone from that entry. I like how he approached that entry. And Aaron Velasquez figuring it out. He said, "You're not going nowhere."
Yes.
Oh, it's some. He stuck it out. He's stuck it out. Keeps it together.
Keep it going, Elliot.
Elliot,
Don't give up. Fight the good fight.
Now the judges probably aren't gonna love it.
I don't care what they love.
Super
I watch
cool.
him drifting. He getting
And
down.
he kind of offline, but Elliot Bright
There we go.
rounding it out, fixing that line. He said, I'm not gonna, what do they call it? When they do it in soccer? When you barely tap them and they fall on the floor?
Gosh. Darn it.
I flop.
Yeah,
He's not
flop.
gonna
Yeah,
flop.
that
Yeah,
man
yeah.
got tapped. He hit me with the woo woo. He
Yeah,
came back.
He got hit pretty good. He used it to advantage. He left foot brake, did a little burnout, and continued the line. It almost looked like he hit slow motion and then turned slow. You know what I'm saying? He like speed ramped that.
It was like watching.
It almost didn't affect the line.
That man got back in it. You know what? He was like, I don't have a metaphor for this. I'm gonna just he did that.
Yeah, that was amazing. So nice save from Elliot Bright. The judges never like things like that, but we love to see it. And Aaron Velasquez has his work kind of cut out for him. He's definitely got an advantage, I think.
Look, we're watching it live.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elliot's got the advantage.
That man is running. That
Yeah,
man is running.
I actually do want to run that back.
That
too.
man is running. Knees to chest, jumps the barrier. There you go.
he hit the one up.
Right?
So who would you say was at fault there? That's definitely Aaron Velasquez's fault, right? For chasing too hard.
I'm gonna say yes.
That was pretty badass from Elliot Bright.
Right?
We're gonna see.
I thought honestly, Elliot was.
Let's see if we can keep it together. Now Elliot's gonna be pumped on that, and we know when Elliot's pumped, he drives crazy. So Aaron Velasquez out front, and Elliot gotta be pumped on that lead. Oh, we got a little bit of an issue there, huh? So Aaron Velasquez, mid-run on the bank, loses his bumper. Oh, and we spin. How did that happen? Not real sure.
Man, damn.
So just a little bit of an issue there. Not too sure, but hey, we'll finish the run anyways. This one's for the fans. And Aaron Velasquez, God, that car is cool when it runs right, huh? Aaron Velasquez showing us what the car could do.
You know who I haven't seen today?
Who have you not seen today, Gary?
Jaquarius Schaefer.
I have not seen Jaquarius Schaefer either. Give it up for Elliot Bright and Aaron Velasquez! So this is our final battle of the top 32. And I'm not sure how to judge that one. I kind of know what went on, but you know, little weird, couple weird runs there. All right, looks like we got a winner though, and Elliot Bright takes the win. Elliot Bright takes the win. Some small mistakes from Aaron there, but nice little win capture from Elliot Bright, and probably one of the best saves we've seen all round. Give it up for Elliot Bright. Give it up for Aaron Velasquez. I hear if you guys are loud enough, Elliot will blow up his tires.
Elliot, send him to the moon.
Elliot, send those tires to the moon, bud.
I don't think I heard this.
Let's see it. All right. Oh, his car looks like, did you see that? It looks like he's got to go put some hands on his car. Looked like something's loose.
Remember, guys, head down to the booth.
I think that contact might have loosened up a control arm in the back.
A little bit more than loose.
All right, so that will round out the top 32. We'll see you guys back here. What's the schedule looking like, Gary?
Mr. RJ, schedule.
What time are we coming back for the top 16?
It is 5:57.
We want to give another thanks to our sponsors. Thank you to WiseFab, BC Racing, Aeromotive, Optima Batteries, Action Clutch, Big Duck Club, the Prisma Lab, Status Racing, Link ECU, LADBX, Zestino Tires, Valino Tires, and Vitor Tires. Thank you guys. We couldn't have done it without you. We're going to take a break. We'll be back at 7 for the top 16. Don't miss it. Go get your concessions. Go get your drinks, food, snacks, and buy some shirts and support.
Yes,
thank you guys so much.
Come by the Anytime
Don't
booth.
forget the
ride-alongs.
Don't forget the ride-alongs.
Oh, the go-kart. They got drift carts down there. We got vendors.
We got drift carts?
We got
Is there drift carts?
Battle Arrow.
Oh, we got Battle Arrow drift carts. I'm going to go check those out.
And driver signing. Come say hello to the HOTPIT Autofest finest and cleanest.
Especially Gary.
And yes, don't forget to come grab your Anytime merch. Help support a brother. Get out the hood.
At 6:30, Vino is going to be driving the four-rotor S15 from Japan.
Okay, so we got something else. At 6:30, Hibino is going to be driving the four-rotor S15 Liberty Walk, the Liberty Walk four-rotor S15 from Japan.
He brought it from Japan and he flew from Japan.
They imported both of those, the driver and the car, just for this, just for you guys. So 6:30, don't miss the four-rotor S15 from Liberty Walk. And one more shout out. Got to shout out our boy Mikey. Jimmy up. He's here. He made it. We still got him. We love you, brother.
Stay black.
Smile, boys, and suck it in. Hey, it's just me day.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
He's out there having a
Fortunately,
blast.
there's way too many cameras around for that.
Pizza.
I can't do that. I'll go test.
Ah, yes.